So, let's see, how do I want to do this? I guess I say, hello everyone, I'm back in my single-player, One Life to Live game, but I'm also chilling in the general chat for our creator group. So right now, Fuzz and Sparse are currently in chat, so you may hear them as well. And neither are saying anything, so yay.
Hello!
But,
yeah, I was waiting for him to say something before I said anything.
yeah, it's that square that keeps popping in. I really think, Fuzz, that once you see the mix setup that I have for this world, this is so cool, so well set up. The skybox is great. I've got all sorts of transport craft, insane amount of resourcing options. It's almost that insane level of Minecraft that you were taught. That just the with all the different ores and things that you could dig down and pick up. In that version that Draco was running. Right. You're talking about that you could never get out from underground because you collected everything?
Yep.
Let's see. Potassium, zinc, iron, copper, silicon, methane hydrate, tungsten, sodium, silver, cobalt, lithium, phosphorus, carbon, magnesium, aluminum, nickel, neodymium, copper, uranium, calcium. That's all just below my truck.
Nice.
At different heights. And they all do different things, like the mod that adds them adds different construction mixes for blocks. Like the battery now requires wire spools and copper plates. And those take different materials to make. When you're dealing with ice, and ice goes through the refinery now, and it makes liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen.
Neat.
And then you have two different devices. One is a hydrogen evaporator, and one is an oxygen evaporator that gasifies it. Let's see. Battery cells take iron, nickel, cobalt, silicon, copper, lithium, aluminum, and silver to make. I kind of like the addition of lithium. Heavy armor is made out of titanium. And all blocks start out being made with girders. So technically, all the blocks are actually tougher. I guess the heavy armor, while using titanium, it doesn't take grids. It just takes girders and titanium plates instead of iron plates or steel plates. Which is kind of cool. I like all of it. That combined with the super, well, relatively dark skybox that I'm using. The night is dark. It's really dark. And all the spawning things that I have going. Granted, I haven't had much spawn in just so far. Let's see, I thought there was titanium around here. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Cobalt, sulfur, gold, neodymium. I guess neodymium isn't that used in like magnets? I'm just assuming you'd know because of miniatures.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to the game here as well.
Neodymium. Is that used in magnets?
Neodymium, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, something big must have just spawned in somewhere. Okay, I need to build my antenna on here. Hey, future Dswank here. I've learned my lesson. After this episode, I'm not going to be chilling out in the Discord channel. It just didn't feel right while I was editing. I did it because I was kind of at a loss of things to blither about during this episode, because I'm going to be driving a truck and building a truck, and it's somewhat boring, and yeah. So, this is kind of, yeah, so it's kind of, yeah. Anyway, only about 20 seconds left, so yeah, I'm sorry about the chattering. It's not going to be here as a standard feature of the future episodes. It's only going to be here for this one, and I will talk to you again in about 10 minutes. Hey,
I hopped in and you both disappeared.
yeah, well,
Didn't think I was that scary.
well, we tested what we're going to look for. Okay, keep moving forward, truck.
You still need your help?
Nah. We figured it out. But yeah, what it was testing was Discord has the ability to show screens, to share screen, like what is actively going on your screen. And
So you're thinking of doing like a simulcast, different points of view?
No, we were looking at doing like a movie night.
Huh, what movie?
Just don't know.
Haven't heard of that one before.
Yes, see, he's not just a pain when he's knows he's on camera, but also when he doesn't. By the way, Daniel, I am recording.
That's fine. You want me to hop off then?
Nope. And I wouldn't be... Really? Wow. I wouldn't be,
In Discord?
yeah, if it bothered me. Well, so much for that unknown signal. Went through the world. But yeah, I'm working on my One Life to Live survival game.
Ah, I remember you mentioning.
So I've already got the first episode or two recorded, and I'm going back in just now because why not? I can do stuff in it. But I think Fuzz would like. Why is it running so rough? My truck is running super rough, and it's making me nervous. But yeah, I think Fuzz and probably you would like the mod mix that I have set on this need to find titanium that's easy to get to.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about some of the designs that I've seen, both you guys and other trucks. And I was wondering, you know, the whole drag behind trailer system that a lot of people have made, but I don't know if it's ever actually worked. Do they use like an advanced rotor set to zero resistance?
Pretty much. I've done it a long time ago, and Splitsy has a series that he's doing right now that he has a trailer on their truck. Okay, where is the titanium? So, yeah, that's actually close enough that I can see with the drill. I can get some titanium for my heavy armor. What is this? Is this ice? I think that's ice. I think I'm on a glacier.
Again, I'm gonna say goodnight. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow for the recording.
Alright, bud, have a good one.
I'll see you later, man. Gonna have to be super careful flying out of here. I think that's part of the reason why we die so often in normal space engineers, is where we get distracted and aren't paying attention.
Oh yeah. Easily. I'm easily distracted.
Okay, let's knock holes through all this. Area. Question, since you're the one that... If something happens and basically I fall through the world due to drilling, is that... How does that count?
If it's due to glitchiness, I'm not counting it.
Okay. Now, for the most part, what I'm going to be doing is, if something like the way I'm editing, instead of cutting out the boring parts, I'm going to be fast-forwarding through the boring parts.
Okay.
Just because that way it's, and because it's going to be a once-a-week upload. I was planning on having each episode be roughly an hour.
Okay.
And uploading them on Saturdays. So they'd have their own specific day. Alright, I probably should look at going ahead. Since I am low on power at the moment. Yeah, I only have 2 hours of power. Getting solar panels put up. So, yeah, future Dswank here again. Real quick, I am just amazed at how fast this truck works. I'm very happy about it. Cruising around, just driving. It worked surprisingly well. And, yeah, just climbing things, driving over things. Space Engineers surprised me. So, yeah. And now, music every other fast forward. I'm driving a Rover that's probably, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 large blocks long. So it's not small, and it's got 4 5x5 wheels on it. And going that fast is probably a little too fast. I mean, it doesn't feel like I'm going all that fast, but, I mean, it is insanely fast when you think about it. There's some sort of disconnect between speed in Space Engineers.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean... Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of this valley. I might be able to, but definitely not. Yeah, maybe over there.
Oh, I hate when people just give up.
What?
Look, I mean, I know you're about to lose, but at least stick it out.
Did they quit, or did they concede?
Probably conceded, but still.
I don't mind conceding. What I don't like is when they quit the game so it doesn't affect them.
Yeah, I mean, I still got the point for winning, but I don't like winning through conceding. I mean, I stick it out till I finally lose. I mean, I'm not gonna just...
I can see that to some degree, but also if you have absolutely nothing and it's going to take them a couple of turns, I mean, if you're pretty much know you're going to lose, but it's going to take more than 3 turns for you to lose, go ahead and concede.
Yeah.
Because then you're just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, something I was thinking about. And we'd need to do a lot of prep work for this. But, because of the format of a lot of mods and things, we'd need to build several spawn ships. And we can do this with once we get our factions up, or design our faction ships and things like that. We can build stations and outposts and things that kind of tie everything together, ground operations.
Right.
But what if we start adding mods in and designing those station outposts to have defense, have the modded blocks in them, the ones that we actually want to use.
Right.
We could do a game where we land on a planet. We basically have the corruption and all the ground equivalent stuff going, but we land in a pod like what we had, the drop pod, with the grind to learn mod running. So we don't know all the modded blocks. We have to take down enemy ships to actually learn the modded blocks. And if they're damaged or destroyed, we don't learn them.
Okay.
It'd take a lot of prep work for it, but I think it would be fun to do that. Like, starting out, we'd only know the blocks that are on the hover, or the lander. And then we'd have to find, say if we wanted to make a rover or anything like that, we'd have to find one and capture it and grind down the wheels to learn the wheels.
Right.
And I think that could be an interesting game for us.
I agree.
That is dark. That is super dark. Oh dear. No, no, no. This could be the end for us. I had too much momentum coming over a mountain, and time of day, the shadow covered the backside of it, and I couldn't see, because of contrast, what was there. So I was like, oh god, if there's a cliff here or something, I'm not going to be able to stop.
Right.
So, and since I'm driving everything I have, there's a good chance I'm going to die. If I don't die, I'll lose everything I had with me, which is all my resources. Up, 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 up. Alright. That's way too dark. That's scary. Oh dear. I'm not far enough on the ground. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm driving east. Which means eventually, no matter what I do, the sun will have set. I can't chase it fast enough. Because I'm not chasing it. Also, apparently one of the mods or something that I have running changed the other planets. They look different.
Interesting.
Because I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Mars, and it looks like an Earth-like. Okay, so that flat plane out there is really where I want to be. Guess I can look around for things. See if anything shows up. I think what I'm gonna do is go take a look at that drone or unknown signal drop. And maybe double back and see what that thing is afterwards. Oh, I know what's going on. So what's happening, because of the speed mod that I have on here, is the probes do not deploy their chutes early enough. I guess I could approach this thing basically in reverse. And if I get shot at, just start driving forward again. Okay. I'm not being shot. Platinum. What's that? Okay. Gun turret floating in the air. Oh, this is that carrier! This is a... Yeah, I know what this is. This is a vanilla ship that can spawn. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I didn't get shot at yet. And hey, this is a nice little hidey hole right here. There's a med bay. Alright. For the platinum. Okay, I believe there's heavy armor on that thing, so I have something to pull for some nicer resources. Production. Pull that. Disassemble. There we go. Yeah, close enough. I'll get all the platinum out of this. And then use that to manufacture one of these. I could probably go ahead and make one of those. I didn't. Okay, there we go. Power. I need power. Let's make 5 of those. I don't know if I have enough to make those. I don't have any nickel. I do not have any nickel. So, production. Disassemble. That should give me plenty of nickel. How much nickel do I... Okay. That should be enough to make all those. Inventory. So, let's see. Need some of that. Got that, that, and that. Now that's eating up my suit power to charge the shields. Wasn't anything in that one. I have no access to this one. Nothing. So there's quite a bit of loot just so far. Alright, energy cell used 50%. Oh! Okay. Okay, I did not see that gun. Also, it's good now that I know that I can get shot. It can be shot. Okay, there's one. There's two. Okay. Access denied. Okay. Kinda have to dig through this ship and see what I find. Battery. Okay. So, yeah. I found this. Ooh, what is that? Artificial mass? Why do you have artificial mass? Did you have a gravity drive? Part of me wants to turn just the interior of this thing into a base. Part of me wants to just ignore that idea, salvage what I can, and keep going. What the heck? There's quite a bit of resource here. I'm not sure how many batteries this thing has. But I could use this battery to prep the since I actually get all the bits out of it. Okay, its beacon's not going, so it must have had one battery on it. I think I need to touch up one of these up here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking this thing's out of power now. So it's full on salvage time. But, God, it feels like I have done absolutely nothing this episode. I played for an hour and it feels like I've done absolutely nothing. But I am here. That's not going to do me any good. I have a ship I can grind down. Alright, yes. I have a ship I can grind down. I've got the resources. Let's do that. Give me those. And I probably am just going to mount this thing on my ship. Or on this truck. For now. Somewhere. I don't know where. Well, I'll figure that out. I knew I have Gatling and stuff, so that's good. But yeah, I've got cargo containers to search through. I've got resources to look for. We've got plenty of salvage here. Ooh, there's quite a bit of copper in this thing too. So, with this, I'm going to end this second episode of One Life to Live here. I guess I from here, I can look and see what we actually have. Docking pads, layer lights, Gatling turret, incomplete. So there's an incomplete Gatling somewhere. Gravity drive, bits, gyroscopes, several gyroscopes, beacon, lights, large cargo container. I need to find that. Med bay, remote side door access, small containers. So there's a large container somewhere that I need to find. But that, exploring this wreck, salvaging what I can, that will all be next episode. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, like, subscribe, all the normal YouTube jazz. And I'll see you next Saturday as I'm working on this. So, until then, bye-bye.